Hi guys, it's Shoshana RNY. I am coming to you today with my 10 things I won't miss about being fat. Today it's really hot here in Toronto. It's been hot for the last couple of days. It's about 31 degrees Celsius and with the humidex it's about 41. So it's extremely hot. Especially at work because most of my school doesn't have an air conditioner. Luckily my classroom does, but we move throughout the school, so it's very hot and moving around and dealing with the kids. It's very hot. Oh my god, I hate that. So you notice my videos I do a lot, and I also sorry, I'm just saying something. I also don't like my voice. So I watch my videos and it's weird. So if you don't know, I'm a child and youth worker, so I specialize in behavior modification, and I've been working with one boy for now going on 4 years. And so I got to see him yesterday. His mom brought him because our busing is a mess. And so she was happy to see me, and he walked up and he was smiling and he grew a whole bunch, and he had a deeper voice, so it was great because he's now 13. So it's great to see him and see how much he's grown, and he's had some really great days so far the last 2 days, so I'm pretty happy with him. Work's going okay. I work with some team members that are difficult to work with. They are very negative. They have the mindset that they're always right. Other people are to blame. They're wrong. So it's very hard because it's a very negative setting. But my team partner that I work with closely is very great, and she watches my videos. So hi, Deb. She's really great, and she always has my back. So she's great. I also called my surgeon this week to see if he'd move up my appointment, because my appointment, or to find out, to make sure I still had an appointment, because he's Jewish, and the day that my appointment's booked on is a Jewish holiday. And so I thought, great, because I'm also Jewish, I could take the day as a miscellaneous day and not use a sick day if he was going to work it. But it ends up that he's not working it, and my appointment actually got pushed back later to October 11th, which I'm really bummed about. But I'm going to keep calling to see if I can get booked up. But let's get going, because I'm already 3 minutes in and talked about random crap. Okay, so 10 things I won't miss about being fat, and it's in no certain order. It's totally random. I'm sure I could put it in order, but I don't want to. Number 1 is sweating. So going up, like exerting yourself, and things that normally would make nobody sweat makes you sweat. So, and sweating in weird places, like your neck sweats, and under your boobs sweat more than normals, or your rolls. So sweating, right? And then when I'm sweating, I'm worrying that I'm smelling. So that's a big thing. Number 2 is aches and pains. So I'm starting to feel aches and pains in my knees, and standing on my feet all day hurts, and walking long distances, or even distances that I should be able to walk, hurts my legs. And hello, Rain. So that type of thing. So that is something that I won't miss. So one would be number three, feeling self-conscious. So going out and stop, both of you. Checking looking around to seeing if I'm the biggest person in the room, or constantly fixing my clothes, sorry, as I move up and you can see my boobs more. One of you has really bad gas. This is going to be a great video, and I don't feel like redoing it, because this another time. Oh, I've already redone it a couple times. Okay, so fixing my clothes and kind of looking to see if other people are looking at me, and another thing with being self-conscious is like seeing if I can fit into booths. Like, I'm noticing more recently that it's getting tighter when I go to sit in booths, so that's another thing. Number 4, losing my adventurous side. So I used to like going out and doing things, so going out to clubs and concerts, and out for dinners and bars, and going on trips, and like, I used to love like, I've swam with the dolphins and gone ATV riding and zip lining, and climbed Dunn's River Falls in Jamaica, which is something I never thought I would be able to do. And so those are all things that I've done, but I don't think I could do any of them now. It'd be too heavy. But those are things that I would love to do again, or other things I would love to do, right? So I'm embarrassed. I'm upset that I don't want to do them anymore because of my weight. Number 5, not believing when people give me compliments or say that they actually like me for who I am. That's a big one. So I have a hard time accepting compliments. I'll do what you're supposed to do and say thank you, or I kind of get awkward because I don't believe them. Like, I don't, like, for me it's like, why are you saying that? Like, what's your hidden agenda? Or like, it's not true, so again, why are you saying it? Or when people say like, oh yeah, or a guy tells me if they like me or interested in me, it's kind of like, why are you interested in me? So that's a hard one. Number 6 is, I guess in the group, when you're the fat one, you're told to finish the food. I absolutely hate it. I found it happening at work last year, when we'd have treats or something brought in, food being pushed on to me. I find it with my family. I find it with, I don't know, I find it with friends. Like, I might be full. Like, just because I'm big doesn't mean I always eat a lot. So that's when I absolutely hate being like, just because I'm like, you're the fat one, like, that you have to finish the food. Like, there's like something left over that you've been sharing. It's like, oh, so-and-so, you have it, or so-and-so will eat it. Well, maybe I'm full. Maybe I don't want to eat it. Like, don't just assume. Number 7, shopping at plus size stores. It's so much money. I'm like reading from my book and I can't even tell what I wrote. I have horrible writing. I've been told I should be a doctor, yet I teach kids how to print. Ha ha. Spending so much money. So here, I tend to shop at Shoshana because it's a plus size store. I'll shop at Walmart. I'll shop at Old Navy. But Shoshana is mainly where I'll go shopping because they now have like younger selections and they tend to stay more on trend and stuff. But like a shirt there is $60. That is expensive. That is expensive. Old Navy doesn't, like, the Old Navies I go to don't have plus size in the store, so I have to order it online. Then I have to see if it fits, and if not, I have to return it. Like, you have to spend the money first, see if it fits, and then kind of take it back. And Walmart just don't have large plus size sections. Some of it always looks like old people clothing. So there are Torrids, but they're few in between, and so Additional is kind of the closest thing and easiest for me to get to. But again, it is expensive. It's very expensive. Jeans, $90. I mean, regular size, there's $90 jeans that are nice, but you can also find cheaper things. So I'm looking for... Rain, leave Chloe alone, please. I'm looking forward to being able to just be able to spend cheaper money. Number 8, being out of breath. So going upstairs, walking, having long-winded conversations, things like that. Being out of breath. I would like not to do that anymore. Number 9, everyday job tasks are getting difficult. So putting on my shoes, trying to think what else. Getting in and out of the car, right? Those things are getting difficult, being bigger, right? So those things, cleaning, bending over to look in something, sitting on the floor and getting up, those are harder to do. So that's something I would like to see different. Rain, you're fine. And number 10, something I won't miss is not being part of the group, not being part of the fun, not being part of life. So I want to be in the pictures and not being the one taking the pictures. I want to be the one to sit in the middle instead of sitting on the outside. I want to be the one, Rain, stop. I want to be the one, volunteering to do something first instead of waiting till last or not doing it at all. So those are my 10 things. Definitely comment what you won't miss. What has changed for you? I am so sorry about my dogs. What has changed for you? What things have changed that you didn't even realize? So comment, let me know, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye, guys.